Hi guys, welcome back to Gigi and the Teddies, where we learn about ascension. Let's get started. Good morning, Gigi.
And good morning to you, Teddy. I hope you had a great weekend. It's beautiful here today. I know. No, we're not talking about Halloween, even though we're ready for it, aren't we? This is my assistant today, who wants to go nameless because she wore the glasses so that nobody of her friends can tell who she is, because she feels a little ridiculous wearing these props we have for today. She came out, and I thought the red prop would look beautiful with her dark fur. She said, "Do you really think I came all the way from the bedroom just to wear that?" No. She wanted the beautiful rhinestone ears. Well, what do you suppose we're going to talk about today? No, it's not Halloween, because it's a spiritual program. It's about ascension. And what is the big product of ascension is negative and positive energy. Well, do you think, Gigi, what's that got to do with ascension? Believe me, it has everything to do with ascension. When you look at the world, and I tell you the ascension is because the world has changed into a different vibration, because it's risen, ascended in the universe. That vibration around everything changes everything. One of the things that it changes is the energies around us. And this is why so many of you are feeling all those symptoms that we talked about in the last video. And others. Those were just a few of the symptoms. Okay? But this is what I've done today. We have the mysterious guest is going to ask us some questions. And then we're going to see what other questions people might have. We've tried to come up with questions people might have around negative and positive energy and how it affects us. All right? Let's see the first question.
Gigi, what is negative and positive energies?
What is negative and positive energy? Good question. Do you ever go around somebody and you feel like, you can't quite put your finger on what it is that makes you uncomfortable, because they're being very nice. They're talking things you're interested in. But yet there seems to be this feeling that comes over you. And you just can't put your finger on what it is. But it leaves you a little uncomfortable. Like you can't just relax and sit back and listen, because there's that interruption. That can be an energy. That can be an energy around that person that maybe they're not even aware is there at that time. And this can be what we would look at as a negative energy. All right? But all it is our body telling us something isn't quite what it's being presented to be, maybe. Okay? And we call it intuition in that case. In that particular case, that's your intuition. Now, it's kind of funny because if somebody comes to us and they're, all happy and everything and blah, blah, blah and everything, and life is beautiful for them and it's great, and then we kind of feel, well, that's nice, that's great. But where's our intuition? Are we listening to intuition? Are we listening to our intuition then? Not really, because we're not feeling anything that feels uncomfortable. But yet, in a way, we are listening to our intuition. We're just not aware of it because we're just relaxed. And it's our intuition telling us, it's okay. Everything's fine. This person's being for real. Okay? Now, it doesn't just pertain to people. It can pertain to a situation. Maybe you're being presented with a new job. And you're kind of going to go with that same gut feeling. How does it feel? Maybe you're being offered a promotion. And you don't know whether it's the right way to go or the wrong way to go. Follow that intuition. All right? Because that's going to be the negative and positive energies working around you. Doesn't mean the situation's negative or positive. It's just an energy trying to help and direct you. Okay? Now, let's see what the special guest has for another question.
How do I recognize these energies?
How are we going to recognize these energies? Again, I go back to it. It is going to be with your feelings. If something feels right, then it's probably going to be okay. If it doesn't quite feel right, then look at, geez, what's getting in the way? All right? Remember we talked about filters and things that prohibit us from feeling good about something? Those are the filters. So what's filtering me from being able to feel okay about this situation or this thought process or this job or, you know what I'm saying? And these energies can work around us in all a different kind of ways. Now, how does the energy present itself in most cases? In most cases, it's probably going to present us with a thought. All right? Which brings the mind into the process. And we're still going to do a video on the mind. So this is how we recognize it, is by our feelings, by the thoughts that are coming to us. Do we always listen to the thoughts? I always tell people, you only listen to yourself when you really like what it's saying. Don't eat that cookie. Oh, I don't hear it. Right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, do you have another question for us, Teddy? I'm just going to call her Teddy because she doesn't want her name given out.
How do I know if they're not balanced? Gigi.
How do we know when they're not balanced? Okay, good question. If they're not balanced, then things are going to feel off. You're going to have that feeling of something doesn't feel right. Or you could have a physical feeling about it if it's not right. You know that suddenly you get that like sick to your stomach or the lump in your throat or an emotional feeling comes over you. These are all ways the body's communicating with you. Learn to listen to your own body. It will tell you a lot of what's going on around you, things that you can't see. Energies, waves of energies that are either headed towards you or going past you. People call it a psychic ability. It's not. It's really an intuitive ability, and you all have it. Every single one of you have it. But you just get so that you think, oh, that's just my thoughts, or that's just my mind, or I don't know why I'm feeling that way, and you kind of blow it off so you don't pay attention to it. How many times you drive down the road and you think, geez, I think I'll take such and such route home today, and then you go, no. And you go continue the normal route. What do you come up against? An accident or something. Now you're delayed. Everything's all packed up. You can't turn around. Can't change your mind now. But had you listened to yourself a little while back, you wouldn't be in this predicament. That's just a simple case of it. But I'm sure you've had other cases of it. Okay? So that's part of it. Now, what's your next question, sweetheart?
So, is negative energy bad and positive energy good, Gigi?
Okay. No. All negative energy isn't bad. And that's what I want people to start to look at. People go, oh, everything is going wrong for me today. Nothing will go right. Maybe it's trying to tell you something. Like the message on the road. Maybe it's trying to tell you something isn't right. Don't go there. Just maybe you're supposed to rest today. Maybe you're not supposed to be doing all that stuff. Negative energy is only a form of energy trying to show you you're getting off your path a little bit. So look at your life. Are you being true to yourself? Or is your whole life gone back to doing for everybody else? And are you running yourself down because you're trying to keep everybody else happy? Part of this is not ignoring everybody. But let's say your friend calls up and they say, gee, you know, I really could use some help on Saturday. Is Saturday a good day for you? And you're thinking, oh, gosh, I hate to turn it down. But Saturday's really not a good day. And then you, out of guilt, you think, no, okay, I won't think of myself. And you go ahead and you do Saturday for that person. And what have you done? Then you go begrudgingly. Then you start negative energy, having a little bit of impact because you just feel like, ugh, I don't feel like doing this. Now, if you had been honest with her and said, well, Saturday doesn't really work for me, how about Sunday? And she goes, oh, yeah, whatever's good for you. There's that sigh of, oh, thank goodness, because I didn't really want to do it on Saturday. Okay? That's just an example. Doesn't mean turn down all your friends. Okay? And if it's a dire emergency for somebody, then definitely put them first. You know, hey, I've been in a car accident. I'm laying on the side of the road. Could you call 911? Well, I really didn't feel like calling 911 today. No, let's not go that far. That would be this. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Again, I love humor. Okay? Because again, you're going to have physical feelings. You're going to have emotional feelings. Your body, again, listen to your body. Listen to your emotions. Look at your surroundings. What isn't going right for you? It's all little clues, little hints. I always say the angels, and they have developed the game of clue. Somebody down here thinks they did it, but no. It's been going on for years and years. But we didn't have a clue. Now we've got the clue, okay? So that's kind of how we're going to listen to it all. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mysterious Bear for all her help and for being with us today.
Thank you for letting me help you today, Gigi. It was a lot of fun. I hope it helps others. I have one more question, Gigi. Can I keep the crown and the glasses? Namaste.
I guess you could keep the crown and the glasses, yes. But the next time you come on, the next time you're a guest, no crown, no glasses, and we need a name. So when you're ready to face all those little filters that are in your way of showing your true self, you can come back on for the next show. And since it's Halloween month, I just want to say I want everybody to enjoy the month. You know, just be who you are. If you feel like a silly moment, have a silly moment. And if somebody else thinks you're ridiculous, and they start, did you see her? Oh my God, she's wearing those stupid horns on the... You know what? God gave them a way around that. Look at this. Your head turns. So if you don't like what we're doing, or if you don't like something I'm doing in the public, or somebody looks at you and like you're crazy for the way you're acting, or because you're having fun and being silly, immature, then you just tell them, God gave you a gift to handle that feeling. It's called turn your head. Don't look at me. You are causing your own suffering right now. Isn't it true? It's funny, but it's true. Okay? God bless you all. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And namaste.
May you be blessed till we meet again. Namaste.